Welcome back, guys. Oh, do we have a good one for you today? We're gonna build something badass. We're gonna turn this Defender into the ultimate Jurassic crawler. So good that if Dennis had this when he got stuck up in the first Jurassic movie, he would be alive on the other movies. Everything you're looking at right here is exactly what's gonna go on this one. It's only maybe 35-40% of parts that are going to go into this thing, and then little by little it'll get better, but for now we're going to do this. Let's take a little tour. Here we have the Endura skid plates. Up next we have the Me Us bumpers, front and rear. We're going to do a little bit about that front one because it's has a little issue with the fitment. Up next we have screws, and we have the Endura shocks, 50 nanometer oil filled. Then we have the Endura aluminum links. Then we have the RC Boys carbon fiber frame. Then along here we have our Endura tires and aluminum wheels, and we have the new upgraded portal axle by Me Us. Look at that. That's gonna add some clearance. It's gonna look dope. We're gonna try to take little shortcuts here and there just so you won't get bored with the whole putting the pieces together. For example, the shocks have already been filled with oil. The ball joints are in it. The links all have the ball joints in it as well. Portals already have the bearings. Bead locks are assembled, ready for mounting. Bumpers are fully assembled. And this is our frame that we're gonna use, and we're gonna give it a shot. It's all carbon fiber. First, obviously, we'll put this over here. Okay, we're gonna start with the chassis. We're gonna put the bumpers on it and work our way in. So let's start transferring bumpers and bumper mounts. Ooh, check that out. We have the front bumper, we have the rear bumper, all set, nice and stiff. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and remove the powertrain and set it aside while we get the skid plate and all the links together onto the new frame. Then we'll drop the new powertrain, hook up the drive lines, and then we'll go from there. Just kidding. We're gonna take the wheels off and tires, might as well. Ta-da! Axles. We're gonna go ahead and take all this out at one shot. See how that goes. Our rear axle. Now we're going to go ahead and take all of these at one time. Boom! Bam! And here's your skeleton. Don't need this anymore. old, in with the new. Now that we have everything disassembled from the old frame, we're gonna start adding it on to it. Damn, what a mess. Look at this thing. But we need this piece right here. Let's go ahead and pick up. Let's go ahead and slap this onto the new frame. Bam! Look at that, guys. That thing looks like a freaking needle-sized spider. Okay, we got the frame ready built, skid plate, we got the links in there. Now we're ready for the powertrain. Okay, I think it's safe to say that we can put the powertrain back onto the frame, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. So let's go ahead and slap that in, shall we? Bam! Look at that. Powertrain's on, the ESC is on as well. If you're wondering how I got that on the frame, I just used double-sided tape because there's no holes. I didn't want to make any holes, and why? All right, now that we have all the powertrain in it, links, ESC, now we can get the axles on. Finally. Now we're gonna go ahead and put the front axle. We're just gonna slap it on to save some time. I mean, I'm pretty sure all of you know how to put an axle on, right? All right, let's do it. Bam! There's the rear axle, fully installed, looking good. Now we're gonna go ahead and put the front axle. Bam! All right, guys, so that's pretty much almost there. We're about 75–80%. All we need is the portal axle adapters, tires, and the steering link and spacers. And cannot forget what's gonna replace this bad boy right here. We'll get to that soon. Stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys one, and then the rest we'll just lap them on like we've been doing with everything else. There's our stock axle. All right, guys, I think we're ready for the tires. All right, amigos, let's put these bad boys on there. And there it is, people. Almost ready. All we need is one more detail. Best and the most important of all, the body. Well, guys, we're done with the whole project. Finally. Let me show you guys now the final piece to the perfect project. As for this body, all right, my dudes, let's go check it out. All right, YouTube. Thanks for sticking around on this awesome build that we did together. It took me a while, but it was well worth it. Stay tuned because we're gonna take it out now on a trail test to see how it performs, because it does look like it needs bigger tires, but you know what? I think it'll do just fine for now. And remember, don't forget to subscribe because I'm gonna come up with way more cool videos. My next build is gonna be more intense than this one. It's my Bronco. Now, I did tell you guys I was gonna get a Bronco, and I did, but I actually bought so many accessories for this thing that it's gonna become a whole new crawler. This thing is gonna get decked out big time. As a matter of fact, I think about so many parts that it's gonna make this thing obsolete, and I might as well build it from the ground up with all new parts. Now stay tuned for that one because it's gonna come up right after we test this one out on the trails. Then after we test this one in the trails, we're gonna start building this one so we can take this one out on the trails. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.